The peaks and valleys in these lines all mean something to Rob Hammond.
This blue line right here that I'm looking at is Smile.
He and other business researchers at the University of South Florida are using facial recognition technology for some studies.
It's like a lip curl or an eyebrow raise or a squint or a smirk or a smile. And then those can then be turned into data that we can look at.
But scammers tried to beat the system on a recent study forced to move online during the pandemic in 2020. People logged onto computers at home to gauge their reactions to anti-tobacco public service announcements.
We had people that were uploading stock images from the internet, like just a static picture as opposed to having their faces recorded.
So more than 40% of responses were fake, all for $20 promised for participating. But Hammond says they checked the data before handing out any cash.
6 out of the 12 public service announcements we looked at changed order when we removed the deceitful behaviors.
And they switched course, instead doing a new study on fraud in paid online surveys.
I think it's a classic case of lemonade out of lemons, right?
They found implications beyond academics, reaching political ads, products, branding, and more, and urge others to check their data and restrict those surveys before it costs you.
Think about the ramifications for someone who has limited funds. You can only run the ad one time. You want to run the best possible ad that you can.
And USF researchers say that only the genuine people who responded to that survey got paid. They say that they ended up publishing 2 studies from all of this. One, a slimmer version of the original work that they were doing, along with this new study on the fraud that they saw. And they also included some tips for researchers on how to avoid scams in any surveys or studies that they have coming up. Kelly?
Well, that's a very good thing. All right. Thank you so much, Brianna Ardonda, reporting for us.